Cash for trash.
Cash for trash, get on it, ka-ching.
We're here to take your crap. Hi, I'm Billy Trash, and this is Tracy Cash. Alongside our recycling expert and second-hand dealer Paul Hogan, we take your trash and we turn it into cash. Cash for trash.
Welcome back to Cash for Trash, everyone. Well, Tracy Cash, welcome back to Cash for Trash.
Thank you, Bill. Welcome.
Now, we're going to do the intro out here on the streets today.
Yes, we're in Mount Ev.
Yeah, great.
Nice day too.
And they got their annual hard rubbish out here at the moment, Trace?
A lot of it too, a lot.
A lot of it, all right, okay. Well, look, I suppose, without further ado, we should just get out there and get on it.
Let's get on it.
Let's get on it. Let's get on the pick.
Fingers crossed.
All right, we'll see you out there, viewers.
Is that shit? Or is that worth going through? No? There's a Hot Wheels there.
Well, welcome back to Cash for Trash. Welcome back, Tracy Cash.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, how you going?
Good.
Now, we are having a fantastic day out here, aren't we, today?
There's so many piles.
Oh, it's just unbelievable. It's happening everywhere.
Don't even have time to stop at them all. It's crazy.
Now, we've stopped at this one, and we're having a bit of a look here, and something's caught my eye, and there's a couple of things in there that I think may have a bit of Melbourne history.
All right.
All right, can I show you?
Sure.
All right, let's go and have a look. Have a look at this, guys. Have a look at this. Now, this is what's caught our eye. Just hold that up, Tracy Cash, for the viewers. Have a look at that, right? Have a look at this, guys. We've just pulled this out of there, right? Was it say anything on the back? No. Now, this is really old. This is really old. You can tell it's got a bit of a watermark there. But, okay, let's have a look at it. That was the MCG a long, long time ago, right? This is Melbourne, Tracy Cash. There's the spire, there's the arts centre, so it was just after that was built. But have a look at this. This is, oh, God, look at it. Oh, that's the original tennis centre. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, there it is. They built the tennis centre, so that's not far away. So there's one there. I don't know. And look at this one. Here's another one. Here's a bit of Melbourne history, guys. We've just found here on the hop. Well done, Tracy Cash. Look at this. Now, that is the arts centre. And I've done... Look at that. Oh, what was that? What's there now? And then we've got this one here. Right now... I don't know where this is, Tracy Cash. Can you give me a bit of a... You grab that side, Dale. Look at this. Look at this. This is infotainment. This is what this is, right? This is what this is. Cash for Trash, guys. It's infotainment. We have just found some Melbourne history here, Tracy Cash, haven't we? Look at that. Look at that one. Oh, now that is recognisable. You know what that is? That used to have the Mercedes sign on it. That is St Kilda Road, mate. And that is before they built the casino. So, that is... Oh, there it is. There's the casino being built. There's the casino being built. Do you know what I think these are? These are early planned drawings before they built these things. I'm loving that. What do you think of that, Tracy Cash? Hogs, are you liking that? Oh, I'll tell you what. Look, if Hogs doesn't have them, I'm going to take them. And I don't know, I think we might put them in 100 just as it is. That's a bit of history right there, guys. I'm loving that. That is a real bit of Melbourne history. And you can see now how much Melbourne has grown, hasn't it? I mean, it's just like a thriving metropolis. And back then, this is when you and I were growing up, Tracy Cash. We're showing our age here, guys. So that's a beauty. I think that's the casino site. I really do. Here we go. Ronson Metal. Oh, God, jeez, he probably doesn't exist anymore. Look at this. That is amazing. Look how raw Melbourne used to be and how much it's changed. It's just incredible. Look at this. Oh, is that going... Oh, there's Flinders Street. There you go, Tracy Cash. There's Flinders Street, right? That's it. So there's the spire. There's Flinders Street. So what's that? Oh, that's something to do with wiring. What do you got there, Tracy Cash? Oh, a bit of heart. Oh, I'm going in. I'm going. Hey, that's good. That was good news because I found that. Look at this. There we go. It's the day of the cars. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There's another one. There's an Audi. All right, there's an Audi. Now, I can't afford a real one, but there you go. Tracy Cash, can you catch that? Can you catch that, Dale? No, I'll put it over here. It's all right. You keep going. Tracy Cash is there. I'll tell you what. It's lucky I did fall down here, because if I hadn't have fallen down here, hey, look, I'll tell you what. Here's something Jim built. Jim built that. Mr. Cameraman, come around here. Come around here and get a shot of this, right? There's a lot going on in here. Jesus, the truck. Here we go. What's he got here? There he is. There he is again. There he is again. 1980. What were you doing in 1980? What do you got there? What's that one? Show me.
A sealed 1974 Richmond Premier's cookie tin.
I,
See, you can't get over here quick enough. I've not opened that purely so it's in mint condition.
Richmond Football Club. Hey, I tell you what, that is amazing. What's the use by date on it though?
2013.
It's best before 2013.
That's what makes it more valuable.
I'll tell you what. Oh, look at that. Hey, guess who's in there? Guess who's in there? One of the greats of all time. That's Tommy Hafey.
Got them all.
There's the coach.
Royce Hart, Neil Baum,
Kevin Bartlett, Sheedy, Roberts, Clayton.
Hafey, Clean.
B.
Clay.
Richardson. Is that
Is that Matthew's dad?
Is that Richo's dad? Is that there's the Richo family?
Oh my.
Now, Richo, if you're watching, you've been on the show recently because there's a picture of you taking a specky in an early.
So this is Saturday, 28th September 1974. Richmond spanked North Melbourne.
Yep.
128 to 87.
Yep. Unbelievable. Show the crowd
and the
that.
crowd was 113,000.
113,000.
I thought it had capacity of 100.
We had 113,000 there.
Before like health and safety.
And before Kelson.
Before the new stadium as well, so everyone must have been.
And back then you could bring Eskies in, and
the
you know what I
good
mean?
old
Yeah,
days.
it was like the old Port Borough games, eh? Oh, look at that. That's 1974 Premiers. That, I've got a funny feeling.
That's
Look,
going in the pouring.
I got a funny feeling that's worth a couple of bucks.
Yeah,
Right?
we're going to do some research on that.
Anyway, look, I wouldn't eat the cookies.
No, don't eat the cookies, but
It's still in the box.
it's a limited team edition.
Don't eat the biscuits.
It's a commemorative limited edition cookie tin with the 1974 Richmond Premiership team against North Melbourne, who they flogged, which is
Yeah,
know,
1820, 128 to 13,987.
but it's got all the greats in this team.
And the crowd was 113,000.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought back then?
The MCG looked like that.
Yeah, the MCG looked like that back then. Unbelievable. Look at that. There's a bit of history right there, guys.
Great Southern stand there.
No, great Southern stand. Now, one thing about this is best before date 2013. Look at that.
Cash for trash.
Now, the first thing that caught our eye, guys, was this desk. Hogs loves these. He loves these. Now, these are the old school desks, Tracy Cash, right?
We all had one.
We all had one, didn't we?
We all used to sit at one.
Yeah. And look, it's just an absolute ripper, isn't it? It's just a ripper. And look what these wonderful people have done, right? They have left out all the hinges, Tracy Cash. They've left out all the hinges, guys. There they are. All the hinges, everything ready to go. Because they're thoughtful people, and they thought, well, look, if someone else can get something out of that, I'll leave all the stuff so they can rebuild it, repurpose it, do whatever they want. I'm absolutely loving that.
No.
Hey, I can sit here though, can I? Look at that. Oh, look, I tell you what, I remember these. But I'll tell you what we didn't have. We didn't have an inkwell. That's an inkwell, guys, if you can believe it, an inkwell. We didn't have one of them. But you know what we used to do, Tracy Cash? We used to go, hey, can you get a pencil out? And they go to grab the pencil, then we slam their fingers in the drawer. That's what we used to do. That was great. I used to love that. All right, here we go. Now, I didn't love it so much when it happened to me. Right, now, here we go. What do we got here, Dale? Now, I'm gonna pull this one apart, right, but we're going to put everything back. So I'm going to do this very carefully. Right, now, Hogs, what are we saying? Yes or no on that?
What is that?
Don't know. That's a lift. It's a lift. Well, there's a young man here. Now, these boys aren't allowed to be on TV, but they are here watching us now, and they're giving it. That's his teddy, and he just said it's got a hole in it. All right, now it's got a hole in the neck, has it, young man? I'll tell you what, that's a pretty cool teddy. That's a teddy there. Oh, we got another teddy.
The Holden Lion.
Oh, the Holden Lion. Hey, I tell you what, Hogs. Anything. The reason we're saying that, guys, is because obviously Holden don't exist anymore. So anything Holden. Remember, I found that thing in the op shop in our brand new segment called Tosser, the op shop report. That's what it stands for. And I found a HSV Carrera Go for $10. I already had the car. It worked beautiful. So there you go. So we're going to keep. That's a keeper. What we got in here? Look, we got. Righto. We've got. This is the. Oh, there's one of the boys. There's Riley. Look, there's Dad. He's bringing out the stuff. He's got a heap of wood. He's got a heap of wood in a Sherlock, and he's clearing it all out. Now I'll tell you what. There's another thing, guys. If ever you need wood, right? You don't need to buy it, right? It's right here. It's right here. Just come and grab it, mate. More cars. Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, look, there's to add to our car collection this morning, Tracy Cash. Look, we're having a Matchbox morning, mate. There's 2 more. Look at this. Look at that. Matchbox cars, guys. You never know, but I love them. They're going to come with us. The boys are all watching on. Now, boys, as we're doing this, if there's anything that Mum and Dad have thrown out that you still want, you just put your hand up because that's yours, not ours. I'll tell you what I'm loving. I am absolutely loving that. That's. There we go. The young man's just said the head spins. There it goes. All right, I'll tell you what. When I used to drink, I used to get the head spins. I don't drink anymore, so that doesn't happen. All right, now, here we go. Yeah, that's right. You heard it first. Billy Trash does not drink alcohol. All right, you would think so. It's very hard to believe, but I don't touch the stuff. Now, look at this. I don't know what that is. What's that one, Hogs? Formula One. What's that, boys? That one there. Where'd that one come from? Do you remember that one? You made that. Did you make that? That's excellent. Well done, boys. That's excellent. Hey, look. Did you?
Yeah.
Hey, look. I'm loving that one. I'm loving that one. The boys are talking to me here because these are all their toys. They're not allowed to be on TV, but they're giving me the rundown on it. As I said, we're going to put all this back. I'm just making sure I don't miss everything. Here comes Dad. He's got more wood. Unbelievable. Dad's got all the wood coming out. And do you know what? I love wood. I go camping with my boys, right? And we go up to Skipworth Reserve, which is just up at Jamison, near the Kevington Hotel. And can someone give me a hidey-ho as to who's bought the Kevington? Because last time I drove past, they had a for sale sign up there. Has it? It's gone through more owners than I don't know, than Channel 9. Guys, this is the sort of pics you like to get onto. Neat, tidy. They don't want it anymore. They're having a clean out. They've had enough of this stuff. The boys are getting a bit older. Hey, Tracy Cash. Sorry, mate. Sorry, you've missed that. Look at that mouse trap. Are all the parts in there, boys? Are all the parts in there? No, it is missing a few parts. All right. Look, I've got the boys here. They know all about these toys. So they're not allowed to be on TV, but there you go. There's a mousetrap game. That used to be one of my favourites. I used to love mousetrap. But if you're missing parts, it's not much good to you. So we'll put that one back. Look at this. Hey, coronavirus game. Here we go. Trace. Here's a game all about coronavirus, guys. It's called Police Alert, all right? There it is, okay? Brief idea of the game, right? There we go.
$1,000 screen, do you want it?
$1,000. I'm going to put it back down, but have a look at this, guys. I'm telling you, the gentleman here has told me this cost $1,000. I'm not surprised. This is actually a screen. Hogs, I don't know. I think this could be something. Yeah, he's shaking his head. No, I'll tell you, I would override him if I had my car. This is. What are you thinking, Tracy Cash? I've got money. I can see money there. Do we override him on this? Do we override him, or is he?
This is good for like outdoor cinema,
That's what I'm thinking. He doesn't want it because he doesn't want it in his car. Is that what it is? Is that what it is, Hogs? You don't want it jamming up the car. I'll tell you what. Oh, look, anyway, look, are we going to go with him? Are we going to go with him on this one, Tracy Cash? Are we going to sign off here and go with him, or what are we doing? Right, what are we doing? We're going to go with him on this one. Hogs, I'll tell you what. I brought him a gob, mate. Here we go. Right, look at this, guys. There he is. There he is, Peter Brock.
Be careful with it.
Right. I'm going to tell him a story about Peter Brock. When I was about these boys' age, I was about 8, my mum and I were up at Forest Hill Chase, and Peter Brock was there. And there was a competition to see who could drive his SLR 5000, and my mother won. Anyway, I got in the back of the car. I was little. Peter Brock was in the front seat. Mum was the other seat. And Mum didn't know the power of the car, and she ended up running over all the witches' hats. And Brocky thought that was hilarious. And what a legend. And as we all know, he had a tragic end, but what a life. And I'll tell you what, look at that. There he is, the king of the mountain. Call me King of the Mountain. And who did that? They just brought out another album, didn't they? Midnight Oil. They've just brought. Rob Hurst was on the radio the other day. There you go. Look at that. There he is. And hey, there it is. That's the car. 1978. That's about the era too. That is the car that my mother drove round Forest Hill Chase. All right, there you go. There's a bit of history. All right, tell you what, this is 1985. Police Alert. All the parts in this, boys. This one, Police Alert. You haven't played it. You know what? I'm just loving that, Hogs. Murphet Games. Hey, let's open it up. Let's have a bit of a look at this, all right? Perhaps it'll show us where they arrested people at Albert Park. Let's have a look at this. Let's open it up. Does it have Albert Park? Look at this. The post office, the school, the community. This is all the areas that they're hitting with coronavirus. The residential, the factories, the park, the sports club, the hotel. And look at this. Bad conduct there, bad conduct there. There was an incident there, It's all going on. There's a bit of wind blowing around. I'll tell you what, I'm loving this game. I'm taking this with me because I've never ever seen anything like it in my life. Police Alert. I just love it. There's conduct. Oh, look. Sight. There's the sight card. We're gonna play that when we get back to Tracy Cash's. We're gonna go at that. Police Alert. We'll have to, of course, guys, when you play the Police Alert game, you must have a mask on, okay? You must have a mask on and you must be triple vax. We're talking hard rubbish. And we're here today just to talk a bit of hard rubbish.
It just lifts it fresh.
It does. And I mean, that the handles aren't going to cost you a fortune, depending on what sort of handles you get.
And you can find them on HR.
And you can find them everywhere. And I mean, look, we're all about recycling, repurposing, and all the R's. And all the R's.
Especially when something is
rooted.
Your favourite word.
Rooted.
Yes.
Yep.
And then we can make it nice again.
We can make it nice. And we can find these things. They're everywhere. And everyone, oh, look, and that's another thing too. Just even driving over to your place today, Tracy Cash, I'm just seeing just hard rubbish pile after hard rubbish pile after hard rubbish. I mean, it's just...
It's pristine season at the moment, isn't it?
They're just out everywhere. And some of these things you're getting, look, unfortunately, there's a bad side to all this virus where people are getting, they can't pay the rent, they've lost their job, they're throwing out stuff because they've had to move or back to mum and dad's or whatever, right? And they're just getting to a stage where, just chuck it. We've got to go. Look at the time. We've got to go, right? And if you really have a look through there, my goodness me, we know that Tracy Cash always says, viewers, always look in the boxes, right? Always look in the bags, all right? You know, if there's not Epsom salts in there, all right, then there might be something worth something. Like at that Simon pick where we found the ring. Yeah. You know, or recently when we're in the pick and we found this World War II Pearl Harbor magazine, which we've had to give that back, viewers, because Tyler wanted that back. It was his grandma's. And he did some research on it, Tracy Cash. A reprint's worth $400. And if it's an original, and as I said, his nan, it came from his nan, so it makes me think maybe it was original, right? $2,000 they're selling to American collectors.
That's ka-ching.
That is ka-ching. That would have been a new camera for Cash for Trash, but anyway, never mind.
We'll keep looking.
And you know what too? We've got good karma, Tracy Cash. We don't have to feel like, oh, look, we really should have told that bloke, or if he'd seen it on Marketplace for sale, he might have gone, well, hang on, they didn't tell me they took that.
Mine.
That was mine, mate. That was Nana's.
Yeah.
So you know what? We always try and do the right thing because everything's about karma, isn't it? If you do the right thing by people, I'm telling you, it comes back. You don't have to be religious. You don't have to be a good or a bad person. You just have to have the good karma. Well, I think bad people wouldn't do that, would they? I think that's probably incorrect. If you're a bad person, you don't care about karma.
Well, you're just doing what's right. You know, if you've obviously I didn't mean to throw out jewellery or whatnot, so you do the right thing and you hand it back to the owner. And then that's just making sure that everything's good with you as you go on to your next pick.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah.
look. Thanks for coming on Talking Hard Rubbish this week, Tracy Cash. It was
You're welcome,
absolutely
Bill.
wonderful to have a pretty face apart from Hogs. All right, someone with hair. That was nice, I'm telling you. But look, I look forward to the next Talking Hard Rubbish with Tracy Cash.
And hopefully we'll have a project that's
A
been
project.
started.
A project.
An upcycling project.
Yep.
And we'll keep you posted.
All right. All right, we'll see you
Stay
out there,
tuned.
viewers. Stay
Yes.
tuned. Stay tuned.
Bye.
What have they done there? They have
fantastic.
turned that. They have turned that. It's very similar to your wheelbarrow, isn't it? Hey?
Yeah.
That's like what you did with the wheelbarrow. Someone's
like
put
it.
succulents in it.
Yeah.
Love it. All right.
All right.
Well, let's get out there and let's find something to show the viewers.
Let's go, Bill.
Let's do
well,
it.
look, let's have a look at it. Let's have a run through.
Run through.
So I thought the first thing we talk about, Tracy Cash, and the first thing we talk about, viewers, is these magnificent shots of Melbourne.
Yes.
History.
start behind you,
Yeah,
yeah?
let's start behind. So here we go. On our easel that we found, Tracy Cash, we even found the bloody easel, guys. All right, I mean, yeah. And this is the Arts Centre.
No,
And
that's
that
the
Arts Centre, that's the gallery. That's the art gallery.
There's the fountain.
And then we got the Playhouse down the back where they have all the theatre.
Hall.
Yep,
Hamer Hall.
yep, that's it. Isn't it fantastic? I mean, it's just
So
a piece
good.
of history, Tracy Cash. Just a piece of history.
Yeah.
And also, we got, if we just move over further this way,
All right, then.
I love it. I even love the fact they're a bit damaged. Because I just love the eclecticness of them. Now this one here,
And we don't know
now
who
we
was-
think here, guys, this is where the casino was built, right? There's Albert Park Lake. Anyway, there's a bit of history there. And then this one's great. This one's great for your tennis lovers. As Hogs was saying, look at that. You can't see it. Where can you see it there? Somewhere is the original tennis courts in there somewhere. Yeah, there they are. There's the MCG. MCG. There's Melbourne. And I tell you what, when you look at that photo, if you took that same photo now, Tracy Cash, what a difference it would be. It would look completely different, wouldn't it? This is a ripper. Now, we've looked this up. What are we thinking about this?
Rory, 50 all day long.
$50.
It's in pristine condition.
Original
The,
Rory. Hey, look, can I hold this
where
up?
we picked this from, the guy was a diehard Holden fan.
He had the Peter Brock.
The poster of
Peter
Peter
Brock poster, we're gonna
of
check that out.
His commemorative issue in the tabloid,
Yep.
the good old Herald Sun,
Yep.
as it was called then.
Yep.
And many other pictures, and signed Craig Lowndes and all the rest of the HDT team.
Fantastic.
And Rory.
And Rory, and I'll just show the viewers up there, Trace. There it is, licensed product. Mate, Dan bought this out this year. This is called Police Alert. All right, so thanks very much, Dan, for bringing that out. I'm loving that, and I'm going to have a play.
Same colour as yours. Yours was gold.
Oh, mine was gold. I drove one right round Australia, guys. One of those XDs. Well, Tracy Cash, what a fantastic day we've had out there on the pick today.
Been pretty good, Bill. There's so many piles we didn't even scratch the surface.
And that's all. That's what it's all about in Melbourne now, guys, because we got the masks off now, Tracy Cash, haven't we? We got the masks off.
No mask required.
That's it. All we got to worry about now, guys, is Vladimir Putin invading Ukraine. Can you imagine if you were a Russian tank driver, okay? And then your commander's come up to you and he goes, right, comrade, we want to take Ukraine, but first we are going to take Chernobyl. I mean, yeah. Well,
Knock yourself
well, no,
out.
knock yourself out.
Take it.
Knock yourself out, mate. You can have Chernobyl. Do you know what I mean?
Or someone can just crack on with a wall.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we just got over that. Now we've got World War III coming in a different nature.
You couldn't even write it.
You couldn't write the book.
Write it.
You couldn't write the book. We're living it. We couldn't write the book. All right, well, look, there's a bit of natural history. But I'll tell you what, we've had a wonderful day out here. It's been brilliant to have Tracy Cash out here. Hogs has been out with us today. We'll see you at the next one.
See you soon, Pickers. Thanks for watching.
I remember some St Kilda supporter chasing us out the car park and then he started spitting at us and his teeth fell out. That wasn't you, was it, Oaks? We couldn't get to the car quick enough. Dad said just run.
Back to 100, and we have another bid. We've got 2 minutes and 6 seconds left. Another bid. And another bid. Oh, 142. Come on, where's my ka-ching? Oh, there it is, ka-ching! Ka-ching! Not a problem at all.
And thanks for appearing on Cash for Trash.
Happy diggins. Cash for trash, love it. Ah, there it is, ka-ching!